Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and we're back in our new little greenhouse over here. We have got our, hydrogen and oxygen mixing together here, so we got a little bit there. Oh, we've gone through all of the H2, okay, that's good. We still have a little bit of oxygen in there, and then we mixed it, and now it's all over in here, and this thing needs power. So let's get that so we can see how much we got in there. And then I may end up moving all of these cables here, depending on what else I want to put in here. I don't know what I want to put in here yet. But yeah, so 621 kilopascals, that's a fair amount of fuel. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Yeah. Something I could do is I've got the H2 over there, right? And that's coming in all the way over there too. I could run that over here, run it on the outside, and just kind of connect it into the H2 over there. And also run the oxygen over as well. I don't know if that is the best thing to do right now or not. I don't know. And then we've got our H2 combustor right here, so we need to get that thing going. And then this is what is going to make the lovely water for us. Well, steam anyways, but yeah. Alright, so that'll go up to there. And then this has to go out into some sort of a container somewhere. And then all I have to do is just cool it down. So how and where do we want this container to be? And then also I have to run over another one of these things, or maybe get a bigger one. I don't know yet. Maybe like one of these. But that's going to take up a lot of space though. I mean, I've got room here for it. Oh, hey, you're picking stuff. Well, that's fancy. Oh, am I missing seeds? I'm missing seeds. Okay, so I have bunches, right? All right. There we go. Alright, so that will put all of that into there. Do I have any more seeds in here? I shouldn't have any seeds in here. It should just be ferns and potatoes. We have 20 potatoes there. We have 5 potatoes there. Okay. Well, that's good. Alright. So, that should hopefully keep this going for a little while, I think. How are we doing over here with all of these? Are you guys dying yet? Still not dying yet. Man. How long do these ferns last, man? It's crazy. Alright, so... I gotta think here. I'm trying to think of what would be like the most efficient, effective way to get this over there. And I think maybe going right, so we have a space between this here and that there. So that goes straight over there, then there's a space in here, and we have these going over, and then I think there's pipes between there. So I could run this up, down this way, and then over that way, and that would intersect with the corner here, and then have that drop into, I don't know, some inline tanks or something like that. I don't know. And then, I mean, I would probably need at least one of these to get that, you know, kind of where it needs to be. Oh, and that's just going to make all of everything. So I still need to put another filter in here just to take out the water. So there's that. And then I have to put all the waste gases somewhere too. And you apparently... Oh, okay, you are planting. Okay, good. Yeah, where am I going to put the waste gases? I could put waste gases down below. Maybe combine the waste gases over here with the waste gases over there. I think I do have some pipes going across here. Yeah, so that's pollutant going across. I don't know, man. I don't need that thing kind of breaking out. Well, I suppose it's not really doing anything. It's probably using power, though, just keeping it on. Yeah, so I need to take all of the steam out once it's in there. And then to do that, I'm going to need at least 2 spaces in here. One for the pipe to move over. And then another one for cables. And then I'm going to have it in this space right here, which is then going to be blocked by this. So I can't exactly do that either. I could put it below. That would be interesting. I don't know. I'm going to need another atmospherics unit, so we're just going to go and get it. And I need more gold. Luckily, I have a bunch. I mean, not like a bunch, but, you know, a fair amount. So you can go into there. That will get us our lovely gold. Good. All right. So that can go into there. You can make that. And let's see, what else do I want to do? We were at 99.99% charge. That is insane. Look, we just made it up there again. Oh, now it's shy. Doesn't want to go back up there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. We're doing really well. So our power input is more than what we need. Like a lot more than what we need. Okay, so now here's the thing. I don't necessarily need the steam to be completely cold. I know that it would be nice for that to be the case, but it doesn't need to be. I can take the steam and store it inside, you know, a tank somewhere, if I so choose. But it will need to be cooled eventually so we can get drinkable water out of it. And we definitely need that to, you know, kind of refill all the water that we're using here. So there is that aspect of it. And then this would have to go here, but in line there. And that does not work out very well. And then I would have to figure out some way to get, like, dude, I don't even know how to do this. I could put it in here. No, I don't think that'll work either. I could drop this down. So if I was to do that, little H2 combustor, and put it over here, it would still go in the same place. Would that be out of the way enough? I think it would. All right, so let's just see if we can fix this. I need to get back here so I can actually get in there. That is not the wrench. There we go. Okay, so then that, I just deleted some fuel. Whoops. But I can then take this apart and we'll figure something else out for it. What is it? The wrench? No, I don't think it's the wrench. Oh, it is the wrench. Okay. So there's our pipes, and then back to the drill. All right. And I have hiccups. It's always fun. Not really. Okay, so if we have that there, it is still kind of out of the way. We can get to everything that we need to get to. We can also power it from right here. And then we can control it digitally. Let's see, I kind of want to filter everything out. Maybe put it right here. So like this would have to come out, and then this would be like that instead. Then we can put a filter here. I mean, I would love to put it here, but that's not going to work for the piping and stuff. And then our steam would come out over here. We still have access to that. And once I put in floors, you're not going to see the piping here anyways. However, we are going to need some sort of tank in here just to hold it. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be right here. It could be like across the... Well, no, it can't be across the bottom there. And then this would have to be a different color as well, because this is going to be hot, very, very, very hot mixed gases. I don't want to block that. I mean, I can get to it over here, fine, but I don't want to put something right here where I can't just like stand here where everything is, be like, oh, hey, yeah, turn on the fuel mixer. You know what I mean? There may be a different way to do this. So let me get a couple utility pieces, and then we'll try something. And to give you an idea, little sneak peek preview, involves going like this. Okay, that that goes there, that goes there. All right. So we have a little bit of space right here. We actually have a lot of space right here. So I don't necessarily need that one. And that would kind of get it out of the way, and then I could just use this for like a meter. That would work, right? And I don't know how much, because I mean, I'm going to be able to monitor the pressure and everything from one of these ports, pretty much guaranteed. So that's not going to be an issue, per se. So I don't think I need like these ones where I'm actually measuring, you know. And actually, I wonder, can this thing, hold on, does a mixer, kind of gas mixer. Okay, no. So that doesn't have any pressure. Okay, no pressure readings in here, so I am still gonna need those. All right, good to go. All right, so I'm gonna need two utility pieces and then also a meter. Oh, and I probably could have dropped the filters off in there too. My bad. Okay, so utility. I need half of those, if you don't mind. And then it's a liquid meter. I need a gas meter. Don't have one. That is a pipe valve. Okay. All right. Well, just make one. Meter, pipe meter. It's just making one, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Are any of these things taking damage yet? No. I don't know if I can even tell from walking like that anyways, so it's all good. All right, so that will go here, and then that will go there. It's a pretty good use of the area, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I like it. All right, so then that will keep most of this below the floor, and that little bit that will stick above the floor, it's not gonna impact anything. And plus we still have access to that through there. It'll look decent. Just kind of what I'm going for. All right, and then filter and filter. Okay, so now the waste gases, that has to go somewhere. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll send it through the floor. And then we're probably going to want some more insulated piping, probably a lot of it because we have to get it all the way over there. Probably gonna need like 80 pipes. It's gonna be a lot of pipes. But the reason why I want to put all that in the same place is because our Stirling engine room, which we don't really need right now, but it's there, I guess. Extra power if we need it. Right, so let's get that up to 80. Insulated pipe. We're gonna definitely need more silicon, yep. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, that should be silicon, yep, okay. That'll give me 100. Should be enough. You're gonna need a little bit of power, or heat anyways. There we go. There is our silicon. Am I going to need more steel? 99 grams, yes, I'm going to need more steel. All right. So, let's do a full stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 3 to 1, right? Then 1, 2. Good to go. I think that's correct. I love that that can handle the full load now. That's great. All right, and then you're doing a thing, right? We're at 15 so far. Okay, that'll be the last of the iron. Now we go for coal. There we go. Okay. So there is our steel. Another 400 grams of it. All right. Now I have to prep this, which means I'm going to need a floor. I could just put a wall down, that'll be fine. Because I have to take out the frame below it, and I don't want that to vent the room. Alright, so waste gases will go here, and then go straight down. And then, let's see, we're going to need to put this down. Just put it in here as a wall. Easy peasy. And that will protect the room. Alright. Then I have to get something to drink, apparently. Nope, no life bars yet. Okay. Good. I suppose we'll throw our suit in here. There we go. Eat some delicious tomato soup. And I guess we'll pull out our next little thing of fries. There we go. Take a drink. Good to go. Let's see. There we go. And you can turn that on. And now we wait. There we go. Okay, so that has emptied out my waste tank, which is great. Now that waste tank is going into this tank here, so I'll just have to remember that, and then, I don't know, do something about it. And then it's also refilling my oxygen tank, and also recharging my power as well. So even if it's just for a little bit, it's useful. So I'm probably definitely going to try to make use of those more in the future now that I understand how they work, because they're quite useful. All right, 95% on the batteries. How are we doing over here? 0.44 meg. All right. And then we have all of this. All right, now I have to go downstairs and over to the other side. Okay, so we do have this waste gas too. And that is going from where to where? Not sure exactly. It's even in here. 200 degree. Okay, so it's not hot gas like this one is. Yeah, 1629 in here, so that is our hot gas, and that does actually run all the way over here. And I could run that either out the side, or I could run it under here, which would be kind of interesting, actually. And then, I don't know, we could run it. Oh. Which one is this? Because it's that there. I think it's this one. Wait, no, I think it's this one. Is that a thing right there? That is a thing right there. Look at that. Something I neglected to mine out. Pretty sure it's this one. Do we test that? Pretty sure. Haha. Wait, okay. That's fine. Okay, yeah. Alright, so that was the correct one. It scared me for a second there because, like, air was coming out, but that's what's supposed to happen when you get rid of a frame. It fills up the space with atmospheric air. Alright, so that's fine. And then I guess we'll go that way. And then we have to paint it, otherwise it won't work. And this is all going to be very, very, very hot gas. All right. And then we just have to weld it back up. And then we'll be good to go. Wonderful. All right, so that is now back to where it should be. That can go there, that can close, that can close. All right. And then we probably want that to continue that way, so we'll have to go up from here. And then probably up from here too. Is that double-sided? That is double-sided, okay. Well, let's paint this so I don't have to paint every single thing here. Oh, there's a liquid pipe right there. Oh, well, that's going to be a problem. Okay, so that's what's going to be over here on that side. And then over here... Go. Is there going to be a liquid pipe over here too? Nope. All right. I am going to run it over to here though. All right. And then we can just run this under here. All right. That can go there. This can get painted again. Okay. right, and then this gets to go over to here. Well, I did say we were going to need a lot of pipe, so... Should have another 2 stacks down here. Or just one? Uh-oh. I don't think that's going to be enough. Also, paint. Okay, so that is now going all the way over to here. And then all the way over to here, and then I need to get it to go here. So what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll just run this over here. Of course, I'm gonna need a wrench. And then we have to go under this line. And then we have to get over this line as well. Okay, next stack of pipes. I'm gonna need maybe a one-way or a pump out of here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a pump. So that's gotta be a turbo pump. And we're gonna need another 20 of these. I'll probably have to make the other turbo pump. We're actually charging right now. Huh. Well, that's probably not correct, because we're losing here, but we're gaining there, so I don't know. And then, let's see, this can get put back. All right, so turbo pump, that's got to turn on. Or maybe just keep it on all the time, because otherwise the filter's going to have a hard time pushing out all the stuff. Especially as we build up more pressure in the superheated waste gases. Turbo pump. Just want to make one of these. Actually, yeah, we're probably going to have to paint that, right? There we go. All right, that can close, that can go there. All right. And then this turbo pump is pretty much gonna have to be on like all the time, which is probably not ideal. I suppose it doesn't really matter where I put it. I could put it right here. It'd be kind of interesting, actually. And that just goes that way at max. Then all I have to do is just tie it into power. There we go. So that'll just kind of keep that going in this direction. That should run off of this battery right here, which I believe should stay fairly well charged. Oh, why did this break? That's not good. I mean, that one didn't break, so I don't think it did. Unless it did. I can't tell. Nope, that one broke too. Luckily I have the wall there, because that's maintaining the seal in here. That's not great. I wonder if it might be because of that little tiny bit sticking out right there. Ooh, too much, too much, too much. It's a little nerve-wracking right there. I mean, granted, it wouldn't matter if we breached in here. And doesn't this have its own battery? Yeah, it does. Okay. Just throw this back in here. All right. That's still putting that out there at an angle. Well, I definitely don't want to have a broken wall there. And this one is fine for some reason. So why did this one break? I don't know. Do not know. Anyways, let's get the rest of this hooked up. That way we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so that can go there. There we go. Alright, so that is that all connected now. So now I shouldn't have to worry about that. I do want to get the flat walls back in there. Hopefully ones that won't break. But we'll see. As long as the ground is holding the vacuum there, it doesn't really matter too much, but at the same time, I'd rather it not be like that. Let's see, flat. We'll go for 2. And then we'll do some steel sheets. Do like 10 of them, just for fun. Alright, so that can turn that way. Do we wait for this, or just let, no, we'll just let it go. It's fine. taking damage? It is not. If I complete it, does it take damage? Does not appear to be taking damage. Now if I put this on the other side of it, does it then take damage? It's like nothing else here is taking damage, so... Like, I don't know why it would take damage, but... You know. It is that kind of game. Alright, so, we have successfully connected our exhaust, hot exhaust, to our hot exhaust tank, so that'll be good. We've put a pump on it, so that way, you know, everything can work as it should. It scared me, dude. Alright. Alright, so this can now come up. There we go. And then that. Lovely. Can go right back there. Alright, good to go. So, that is now set up. And then we're going to get our hot steam out of here. And then that has to go somewhere to cool. So let me, and then I probably want to cool it twice. Yeah, that's got to go that way. Wire cutters are useful. There we go. And then I'm planning on having this pipe go just straight up, so that should be fine. Sir? Oh, okay. Okay, so that'll go there. So once I get it down to 100, then it's got to go down through the next little bit. It's going to require all kinds of stuff. I'm trying to think if there's like a better way to do this. Alright, well, I'm going to need a couple of small heat exchangers. So let's get those made. Are these dying at all yet? No? Okay. I want to check on those walls down on the floor too, or down below, on the first floor. See if they're taking any kind of damage right now. Hopefully they're not. But who knows? Oh, they're still here. Still undamaged. Okay. Okay, so, right, heat exchangers. A couple of small ones. Small. There we go. And then I'm going to need a analyzer on this too. So analyzer. Here we go. Get one of those. Just one of those. Okay. Probably gonna need more pipe. So insulated pipe. Make, I don't know, 14. Why 14? Because I have 6 already. And we'll just wait for those to get done. About halfway done. How are you guys doing? You doing good? Yeah, they're definitely doing well. Down to 0 in the silo now, so that's good. So we still have to work through, I mean, that's all full, all the way through there. So we got to work through all of those too, but we'll get there. All right, how we doing? I am out of silicon. Okay, well, nope, we're gonna pick this up, throw this in there, presto changeo, magical painting job. All right. Silicon, all right. Let's get another 100. So 1, 2, good to go. And then you can go there, you can go there. Lovely. There we go. There's our 100 silica. There we go. Okay. So that is now restocked. Good. Power's still looking really, really good. All right, let's see if we can see any life bars. Life bars means that they're taking damage. So if you're wondering why I'm looking for that, that's why. Okay, so now we have a couple of these guys. We're gonna stack them in an interesting way. So this will go up and then into here, and then that we need to drag over to here somehow, some way. And that's fuel. So this is heat. So I'm thinking this needs to be a different color. It's a color that we don't really use for anything. Let me go and get like a weird paint color that I don't use for anything. Purple, maybe? Definitely not pink. No, that'll be in here. And then, let's see, paint. Okay, so we have purple, pink, khaki. Yeah, it's either purple or pink, so. Now, I understand that there's a paint mixer, so I can make like custom paints or whatever. That seems like a lot of work though, so. But we'll make that. It'll be good. That will be our official color for heat exchange. So this whole thing here, well, not that one, but the one over here will be purple. And And the only way that I'm able to justify this against my man card is that purple is a royal color. So. Alright, so then all of this gets to be painted. Which was like a deeper purple. That'd be nicer, in my opinion. Alright. So we have our purple line now. It's too, I don't know, it's got too much blue in it. I think. Not enough red. Alright, so we got to run this down that line right there. And then that will run into there, shoot over, and then jump into both of these. And that is how we will get that to work. Let's see. I have hiccups again, apparently. Oh, this is only 2 spots. That's why it looked weird. Okay. Yeah, this meant this to be 3 spots. Is that going to be this one? Yeah. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Or, no, that seems right. Right there, right? I think that's correct. All right. Anyways. And then that will go towards that. And then that will go up from there. Oh, there's another pipe up there already. Oh. That's going to be a problem. Well. Let's see what we got up there. Oh, I see. Well, I meant this to go over here anyways, right? I am going to have to change this up a little bit right here, so let's just do that real quick. Because I need this to be able to turn upwards. Alright, so that can go that way, and that way. Okay, and then this can go this way, and then that way. See what I meant about having like the little bit of space in between there, though? So that's what that's all about. I am going to take off these other ones here, just so I can make sure that I can see where I'm going. Make sure there are no other obstructions in the way. Alright, and then I'm going to need more insulated pipe. Tired, man. I should probably take a nap. But if the weather's okay, I should probably also go and mow the lawn, even though my yard is still wet. My yard's kind of like a natural low spot in the neighborhood, so it's always wetter than everyone else's yard. Which is kind of annoying, because then people are like, oh, why aren't you mowing your yard? It's like, it's wet. Like, there's been a few times where, like, I'll take the lawnmower or whatever and go over, like, one of the wet portions, and it, like, just spits out water. Because it's literally standing water. But why aren't you mowing your lawn? Everyone else is doing it. I'm just kidding. They don't actually say that, but I feel like that's what they're saying. I can feel their judgment. Anyways, so this seems to be doing decent. We're probably at about 1800. Somewhere in there. Pretty close to it. Are you done yet? We'll go and get some food. Should be done by the time I'm done. Alright, and then suit storage. No, that's helmet storage. There we go. Suit, helmet. Okay. Eating some food. Drinking some water. Take another shower, I guess. There we go. Okay. Everything's charging back up, so that's good. All right. Low pressure, oxygen low. All right. So let's grab our pipes and continue moving everything over. Why? Right. Wait, what? Didn't I say to make 20 of these things? Pretty sure I did. I mean, I'm probably going to need more than 20, but I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Still no life bars. Okay, so, I mean, the ferns are still just happy as clams, just kind of chilling there. Alright, let's paint this, because that is just a thing that we do. And then we just gotta go and turn this way and then go down. It should work. Or I could go down right here and then turn that way. I don't know. Let's say 90%. Okay. Sun's coming up though, so we should be fine. All right, now I think we can just go straight down from here and move over from here. I think that'll be fine. Also, wrench, good. All right, good to go. All right. Oh, right, I'm gonna need a lot more pipe just to run all of the steam. I'm also going to need some amount of storage in here too. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm not dumping these directly into another one of those. I was going to make another one of those, but I think they take up too much space. So I figured I'll use the one that I've already got, and then we'll just kind of move on from there. So I'm going to assume that I'm going to need like another, I don't know, 20. And then, oh yeah, pipe analyzer, I'm going to need that too. And then I'm going to put an inline tank in there as well, just so we have the capacity to store the stuff. All right, and then let's see, 20. We have enough. You don't need to be on right now. I do have more steel. Great. All right. I don't know, there's actually very little that I have to manually do. I mean, I've got a lot of semi-auto processes, which is, you know, the way that I like it, because I like to be involved in the base, not just have the base run by itself. Basically, I like to have a say in what happens around me. All right, and then how are we on? We're up to 1.56 megapascals, okay. We'll be able to put in a lot of oxygen in there, so I'm not even worried about oxygen at all. And I'm a little worried about our hydrogen, because right now I don't have anything replenishing what's in here, so we're just basically using whatever's there. And then we're currently at 20 megapascals, so it's going to take us a long time to move through all of that. That'll be fine though. Okay. There's our pipes. 391/421 days without dying. So that is over a year on Vulcan, and we're doing well. Those things still aren't dying yet. Okay. So, and then the other cool thing about this is it creates kind of like that separation, like it's like a half wall, I guess, which I kind of want. All right, so we're going to put that. Actually, hang on. Let's split this in half, magically paint this, and then put both out and paint both. And this will be blue. Good. All right. Now, this is going to go directly up into here, and then I need to paint those as well. So let's do that. Okay. And then that can go there. This needs to be our little collection area, collection thing, I guess. And then we'll do the same thing over here, just hook it up in kind of like the same way. Have this go down that way, and then have this be a little one of these. Good. And then I'm going to need an analyzer on this. Actually, it would be better if I moved it this way, I think. Sorry, analyzer, you gotta move again. Now, if I need to get back here, I still can. But I can still kind of see everything. I can get access to everything that I need here, so that's all good. And we are harvesting another potato. Okay. And the cool thing about cables is that you can actually walk right through them. I don't think they actually stop your character. So like I can like literally walk through this. So that's useful. Okay, so we can put 320 liters in here, which is a lot. And then also this is going to start... how am I going to handle that part? Because we're going to have to cool the liquid too, right? And then as soon as this gets down to about 300 degrees, it'll start condensing. So we need to take that into account. And then once it's liquid, we're going to need to run another cooling process on everything. Just trying to think if there's a way to sort of create a bypass here. Put a condensation valve right here, have that be a liquid to gas right here. I think that might work. And then that would allow, well then as soon as that's to there though, then I'm not going to be able to analyze the liquid. I could run that up. Or we could use both of these for gas cooling and then just have this kind of branch off that way and go into something else for liquid cooling. Because I mean really all this is doing is just taking the bulk of the heat out, and then anything else beyond that I can just use like a little air conditioning unit. You know, with that as the connection, which I've already got over here, so that could work. I suppose for now, we can take this out. That'll give me some pipes. Oh, I already had a bunch. Never mind. Alright, well then you can go there. Alright, and then... let's see, and then how would we want to do this? Because we're going to need an... wait, no. I'm wondering if I need to bring over the CO2 and use that as our heatsink. Because, I mean, that's going to be 25 coming in here, right? And then in here, I'm not sure what the temperature is here. Yeah, 102 degrees there, okay. And then once we get into here, that's when we get the cold CO2. And then if that is actively cooling, which it is, then we might be able to use that. All right, and we are over an hour as well, so let's just get this somewhat simplified here. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. We can keep on working on it in the next episode. But we can run this down and grab a little valve. And then I could use just the ambient air to cool it as well. That could be another thing that I do. Just throw a radiator on there basically. And then that would cool it down to whatever the room temperature is in there. But that would also dump a bunch of heat into there, and I don't know if that's really capable of keeping up right now. Because I have it set for a lot lower than what the temperature in there currently is, so I'm thinking it's not actually keeping up. Yeah, so it's 36 in here right now, right? There's no way that that's what this is set to right now. All right, but anyways, condensation valve. That can go into there. And then paint, because you have to. There we go. Okay, and then that, just in and of itself, should be able to hold quite a lot of water. Yeah, 20 liters just in that. And then if I put in another one, that'll be 40 liters. So we'll do one more. 40 liters of water. I don't think I'll ever make that much. And then given like the size of the room in here, maybe I could use ambient air to cool it. And then once it's cool, I can have it just connected over to here through a digital valve, and then or a pump. And that'll just kind of pump it through into there. Could work. But that is going to be it for this episode. In the next one, we will test our system and make some water and see how it works. But that's going to be it. So have a good one.